And they don't have the day that punch you can shut down. That's that's who you are. That's what's going to
Nobody by that name lives here. You can go to every single mail in my house. You're not going to find it. And you got the wrong place. You got the wrong place. You got the wrong place. Nobody by that name lives here. It's too much.
video
my
would
son is
not be.
currently incarcerated, and he don't know. I don't think I can't say what he does, but what I no, because my son has not been here since I moved here. He's been incarcerated since I moved here. So I know. I don't know who this person is. I want clothes and I want to make a phone call. I can use my own phone with him. I need to call somebody I trust.
That's completely fine.
That's all I'm asking. I need to call somebody I trust and I need to put some clothes on. This is so fucking crazy. You have no clue. Cause this is I'm just oh my god, this is so crazy. Please let me put some clothes on. Please let me make a phone call.
Get you some clothes. Okay.
I'm completely naked. I don't have underwear or anything on. And you just bust in my house like this, and now you rip my bed apart. All of this stuff for what? Nobody that you're looking for lives here.
Selfish.
You there where you just ripped everything off the bed? I was laying in the bed.
Make sure you
Seen secure outside, or?
yeah, things are
Thank you, Kitty.
Seen secure outside. Seen. Sarge said seen secure outside.
that was first.
Who you gonna call? Coon Busters. Hello, family. I got the lights out so you could have better illumination. Who you gonna call? Coon Busters. Yes, it's nobody but me. And I'm gonna have the rest of the lights on. I just want y'all to get a nice, clear picture of the disrespect of Anjanette Young. Just 1 second. We're gonna turn the lights on. I don't know why somebody's being stupid on my phone, but that's okay. Coon Busters, you just heard on my YouTube channel, you heard Anjanette Young. And for those who are on the stream, you got to see it. Let me turn the lights on. Class has started. Get out the way, selfish. Hello, Coon Busters. Who you gonna call? Yes, it's me, and I am back. And thank you for coming back. I am waiting for Brother McKay from Chicago to join me in the Coon Buster Studios. Yes, we're gonna keep pushing it. We absolutely want to talk about Chicago. It's the largest black community in North America, the south and west side, the largest urban black population in North America, and it is under assault as it has been for well over 100 years. Uh, what you were listening to was Anjanette Young, Miss Anjanette Young, the mother, the mother of the mother of the new movement in Chicago. Um, 2 years ago, the Chicago Police Department, the same people that brought you Laquan McDonald and so many other atrocities, kicked in her door, as you saw, and arrested her nude and took her to jail nude, or at least handcuffed her nude. You didn't see her picture. She's a middle-aged social worker. She said on the video she has a son, 22 years old, who was incarcerated. But she's a woman that's pulled herself up from practically nothing to be a professional woman with her own nice place. It was spotless. The police were looking for a person who they had in custody in the Cook County incarceration system or justice system. And her address is the wrong one. And of course, they kicked it in anyway. She was naked and 20 policemen, including one white woman. And I want to say to you that I can't stand feminism, and all white women ain't your sisters if any of them are. But most black men are your brothers, whether you think so or not. This happened 2 years ago. Mayor Rahm Emanuel knew about it. Barack Obama knows about it. Lori Lightfoot, then a prosecutor who's now mayor, knew about it. And they have other such videos of blacks who've been beaten or killed, I should say murdered by law enforcement. This is a video that managed to get out. 20 men kick in a black church mom's house, destroy her house, and take her to jail in disgrace over a wrong address, a person in custody. If you recall Breonna Taylor, the man was not there. He was in custody. She was shot 8 times naked in her home. None of the law enforcement people are prosecuted. In the case of Chicago, they're now looking at what to do. 20 men for an older black woman with no weapon, no criminal record. What was she going to do to anyone if she was able to clothe herself with 20 armed people? I want to say to you, not to encourage anyone to do anything to anyone. I'm not advocating that people be aggressive towards anyone, but the day that this stops is the day that some people go into someone's home and a bunch of policemen get mowed down. And then people will think before just going into anybody's house. Chicago has a black mayor, Lori Lightfoot, who we call Larry Dykefoot. She is a awful lesbian married to an unattractive and equally gay white female. They care nothing for black Chicago. And they have sat on and hidden this information as they've covered up many other atrocities committed against blacks by the Chicago Police Department. Mayor Dykefoot, who is such a friend of the black community that she gave money to the Latin Kings gang to attack and kill black Americans. I'm very fierce and sharp and harsh towards many black women because this is a black woman who got the votes of black women, who gets hailed as a strong black woman. And this strong black lesbian feminist woman is able and willing to suppress information like this when a black mother, a black church mother is outraged like this. uh, this has to be forced out before this black female cares. And when black men speak up because of this bullshit feminism in our community, you're anti female when you go in on a rotten, rogue, degenerate like Lori Lightfoot because she's a woman. It's time for black women to start going in because we have black female mayors and persons in power who seem to preside over violence against black people and it doesn't move them. It's happening here in Washington where the police are beginning to kill more black people and we have a lesbian mayor too. Brother McKay is a radio personality. He should be checking in with me soon. And he is an activist and a talk show personality. I look forward to seeing him as soon as he comes in. I cannot wait. Again, I welcome everyone back. Who you gonna call? Coon Busters, and we do need that MFM. Um, I hoped you liked the last segment. We're doing quite well on this channel in spite of my technical limitations. That's going to improve. New cameras, new speakers, new mics. It all comes as it comes. I'm not worried about it. In the meanwhile, we're doing fine. Even one can take 2 or 3 days off and you don't lose the audience. Brothers and sisters, Anjanette Young is a social worker, a good woman. If she had a criminal record, we'd know about it. They've sat on this for 2 years. Today they were protesting in Chicago against Mayor Lightfoot. Let us see. Now, what I want to break down to you again, there are key cities in this country that are very, very strategic. Very strategic cities: Detroit, Chicago, Baltimore, even Atlanta. And black people are facing high levels of crime and other things, displacement, and they are using democratic machine and their weapon of choice the same way when they want to push this vaccine is they put a black woman on it. Black women, let me just say this to you, no one says it. The perception of people who hate us is that you guys are disloyal, that black women have a loyalty flaw, that black women are not in favor of black people. They're more for themselves. I'm not saying that we don't have coons like Coonburn down in South Carolina, but there seems to be this sense that black women are more loyal to the white system than they are to black people. This is a perception. If they didn't think so, they wouldn't put you in strategic places that they will not put black men. If it hurts your feelings, good. Your feelings need to be hurt enough to change, to start shaking up disloyal people. I'm for giving hell to black men, but sisters, every time the Capitol Hill police, let me just repeat the story. When the white racial terrorists came into Washington, D.C.'s, the Capitol, the U.S. Capitol, Southeast entrance, shot and killed a black Capitol Hill policeman, then shot and killed a white Capitol Hill policeman. The Capitol Hill police were so racist that they didn't want the black man to lie in state, and only because of a scandal were they forced to do this. Okay? Are you understanding me? Now that they have a scandal for the Capitol Hill police, and they want to put a face to cover over the extreme racism that has to exist in the Capitol Hill police. For these guys to take selfies and shake hands with people with Confederate flags and everything else in the Capitol building means that the Capitol Hill police is full of Nazis and Klansmen. And to cover up for their fraud, they put a black woman in charge. And they'll just tout everything's better because there's a black woman in charge, as if you're a person with a vagina, you're black, all of a sudden magically things get better. And some folks are so narcissistic and so vain and so Jezebel in their consciousness that they think it's true when they're setting this broad up because they're about to destroy the Capitol Hill police, and the face of its failure will be a black woman. Can't tell nobody. 4,000 people have been sickened and or have died or been impaired by the COVID vaccine. The face of the person that made the COVID vaccine is a black woman. I don't know why y'all don't see this. And most black men are such simps, begging for sex, begging for that vagina, begging to get until they cannot tell the truth. And so I want folks to wake up and to understand